that growing meant to leave everything small behind and never grieve. But now I know that growing needs some room, not a rush, not a race, just space to bloom. I gave myself permission not to know exactly who I'd be or where I'd go. And that open space I finally found a quieter, truer kind of ground. I just need room to grow, that's all I ask. Not a finish line, not a heavy task, just enough space to become who I'm meant to be. Room to grow is all I need to finally breathe. Every root that spreads out wide and slow builds a stronger tree than the ones that rush to grow. I just need room to grow, and now I have it here. Not a finish line, just a clear and open year. Just enough space to become exactly me. Room to grow is finally setting me free. I fell down more than I ever told a soul, but every fall still taught me to be whole. I used to think that strength meant never shaking. Now I know it's staying after breaking. Nobody claps for all the quiet tries. The mornings I got up despite my eyes, but every one of them still counts to me. This is how I learned to finally be. I'm learning how to stand a little more each day, not because it's easy, just because I stay. Every shaking step still moves me down the road. This is how a steady heart is grown. Stands up perfect on the first try. Every steady step began with asking why. I'm learning how to stand, and now I finally can. Not because I'm feeling fearless just because I ran. Every shaking step still moved me down the road. This is how my steady heart has grown. I used to keep the window shut so tight, afraid of what would find me in the light. But every crack I finally let stay open turned out to be the place that I'd been hoping. The broken parts I tried so hard to hide became the very place I let love inside. I'm not ashamed of every crack I bear. They're just the place the light gets in from there. This is where the light gets in through everything I broke. Every crack becomes the space where I finally spoke. I'm not afraid of all the ways I came undone. They're just how the light gets in, one by one. Nothing whole was ever perfectly sealed. Every opening is where the healing's revealed. This is where the light gets in, and now I understand. Every crack I have became the reason that I stand. I'm not afraid of all the ways I came undone. They're just how the light gets in, and I'm the one. I'm not the girl I was a year ago. I'm not the one I'll be, that much I know. I'm somewhere in between the then and next, a work in progress, not yet finished text. I used to rush to find my final shape. Now I let the changing take its natural pace. There's nothing wrong with not being done. I'm just a story that has just begun. I'm still becoming, not finished, not complete. Every version of me still learns to find her feet. I don't need the answer to be who I am. Every season adds another verse. I'm still becoming, and I finally let it be. Every version of me is exactly meant to be. I don't need the ending to already be in view. I'm still becoming, and it's finally true. I used to measure myself by how small I felt under a sky that seemed too big to melt. But every year I stretch a little more, closer to the ceiling I once ignored. I'm not shrinking anymore to fit the frame. I'm growing taller than the doubt and shame. The sky was never something to fear. It's just the space that's waiting for me here. This is the sky I'm growing into, wide and open blue. Every year I take up more of what is true. I'm not afraid of how much room I need. This is the sky I'm finally free to read. Every cloud I used to fear is just a passing frame. The whole sky was always calling out my name. This is the sky I'm growing into, and I'm not looking down. Every year I wear the whole horizon like a crown. I'm not afraid of how much room I need. This is the sky where I'm finally free. I don't need a place to prove that I'm alive. Just a small warm fire that helps me survive. The quiet kind of light that doesn't burn out fast, just enough to help the hard nights pass. I stop comparing my flame to the sun. I just tend the fire till the hard part's done. Small and steady beats of fire that flares and dies. I'd rather glow than burn out in disguise. I'm a small fire, but I'm a steady light, enough to make it through the longest night. I don't need to be the biggest flame around. I just need to be the warmth that holds this ground. Every steady flame outlasts the ones that rush. Mine keeps burning long after the hush. I'm a small fire, but I'm a steady light. And I finally trust the way I hold my light. I don't need to be the biggest flame around. I just need to be the warmth I've always found. I used to wait for someone else to build the way across the gap between who I was and today. But I picked up the pieces one by one myself and started laying planks with what I had left. It isn't finished, it's still rough in spots, but every plank I lay connects the dots between the girl who couldn't see the other side and the one who's slowly learning how to stride. I'm building my own bridge, one board at a time, not waiting for permission, not waiting for a sign. Every plank I lay gets me a little more across. This is how I'm finding what I thought was lost. No one hands you the bridge you need to cross. You lay it down yourself, plank by plank at your own cost. I'm building my own bridge and I can see the other side. Every plank I laid became a reason to survive. I didn't wait for someone else to show the way. I built my own bridge, board by board, today. The storm took down more than I thought it could, but I picked up the pieces like I knew I should. Nobody said that rebuilding would be dry. I just kept working underneath the sky. didn't wait for sunshine to begin again. I learned to lay the foundation in the rain. Some of the strongest things that I have made were built while everything around still swayed. I'm rebuilding in the rain, and I'm not waiting for it to clear. Every board I lay still holds, no matter what I fear. This is not the story of the storm that knocked me down. It's the story of the girl who built through every drop unbowed. Some foundations only prove that they are strong when you pour them in a storm that lasted long. Every board I laid became a home I built brand new. This is not the story of the storm that knocked me down. It's the story of the girl who wears an unbowed crown. Yesterday was written in a hand I don't recognize now. Shaky, scared, uncertain of just how. But tomorrow's page is still completely blank. I get to choose the words, that's all I think. I'm not erasing what the old pages wrote. I'm just adding lines that finally quote. A steadier hand, a calmer kind of pace, writing something better in my own space. This is tomorrow's handwriting, and it's finally mine to write. Not the story of the past, but something clear and bright. Every word I choose becomes the girl I'm going to be. This is tomorrow's handwriting, and I'm finally free. No page is ruined just because the ink once shook. Every steady line becomes a better book. This is tomorrow's handwriting, and I hold the pen with care. Not the story of the past, but a page that's finally clear. Every word I choose becomes exactly who I'll be. This is tomorrow's handwriting, and it's finally me. I used to think that falling meant the end of me, but every fall since then has taught me how to see there's a softer way to land than I once knew. Not a crash, just a gentle coming through. I stopped bracing for the hardest hit. I learned to trust the ground to carry it. Every landing softer than the one before. Every fall still leaves me wanting more. This is my soft landing, gentler than I thought. Every fall becomes a lesson quietly taught. I don't brace for impact like I used to do. I just trust the ground to carry me through. Every fall that softens teaches me to trust. The ground below was never made of dust. This is my soft landing, and I finally understand. Every fall becomes a reason I can stand. I don't brace for I just trust the ground, and it carries me through. I used to wait for the perfect place to start. Somewhere far from here, somewhere brand new to chart. But the only ground I've ever really had is the one right here, and it's not so bad. I stopped waiting for the better place to be. I just started right here, exactly where I see this uneven ground, this unfinished view is enough to build the life I'm walking to. I'm starting where I stand, not somewhere far away. Right here on this ground is where I choose to stay. I don't need the perfect place to begin again. I just need to start with what I have right then. No one builds a life on ground they've never touched. Start exactly where you are. That's more than enough. I'm starting where I stand, and I finally see it's true. Right here on this ground is all I ever needed to. I don't need the perfect place to finally begin. I just needed to start with the ground I'm standing in. I carry things that never asked to be carried far. Old expectations, someone else's idea of who we are. One day I set the heaviest ones down by the road and found out I could finally carry my own load. It wasn't easy letting go of what I knew. Even heavy things can feel like part of you. But I chose lighter, chose to walk unbent, and found out how much farther I was meant. This is the weight I chose to drop, and I don't look back. Every heavy thing I left made room upon my track. I'm not less because I set the burden down. I'm just finally walking without the weight around. Every weight you set down teaches you to fly. No one blames the one who chooses to try. This is the weight I chose to drop, and I'm finally light. Every heavy thing I left made room for open sky. I'm not less because I set the burden down. I'm just finally walking without the weight around. I used to lock every door behind me tight, afraid of who might wander back into my life. But I learned that some doors deserve to stay ajar, not for everyone, but for who I really are. I left one open for the girl I used to be, so she could visit and remember she is free. just to know she's not erased. She's just an early chapter in my own good grace. This is the door I left open, just enough to let the past come through. Not to live inside it, just to say I made it through. Every door I locked was fear, but this one's different, this one's kind. This is the door I left open, and I finally don't mind. You don't have to seal off every room you've been. Some doors stay open just to let the healing in. This is the door I left open, and I'm glad I let it stay. Not to live inside it, just to visit yesterday. Every door I locked was fear, but this one's different, this one's kind. This is the door I left open, and I finally have peace of mind. Winter taught me how to rest without the guilt. Spring taught me how to trust what slowly gets rebuilt. Summer taught me how to shine without apology. Autumn taught me how to let go gracefully. I used to think one season held the only truth, but every one of them has shaped a piece of youth. There's no wrong time to bloom, to rest, to fall, to grow. Every season of my life still helped me know. Every season teaches me a little more of who I am. Nothing that I've lived was ever just a passing span. I don't rush the winters, and I don't fear the fall. Every season teaches me, and I'm grateful for them all. No season comes to punish you, they come to help you see. Every one of them still shapes exactly who you'll be. Every season teaches me, and now I finally understand. Nothing that I've lived was wasted time, it all was planned. I don't rush the winters, and I don't fear the fall. Nobody saw the mornings I got up anyway. Nobody clapped for all the quiet things I had to say. But courage doesn't always come with noise and light. Sometimes it's just choosing to try despite the fight. I used to think that brave meant loud and unafraid. Now I know it's the quiet kind of choice I made. Getting up, showing up, staying till it's through. That's the kind of brave that no one ever knew. I'm a quiet kind of brave, and that still counts to me. Not the loudest in the room, but the steadiest to be. Every unseen morning still adds up to who I am. This is a quiet kind of brave, and I don't need the grand. Courage doesn't need an audience to be real. Some of the bravest things are the ones that no one feels. I'm a quiet kind of brave, and I finally believe it's true. Not the loudest in the room, but I always follow through. Every unseen morning still adds up to who I am. This is a quiet kind of brave, and it's finally who I am. I used to want the mountain to just disappear. Now I understand the climb is why I'm here. Every step uphill still teaches me to stand. This is not a punishment, it's simply what was planned. I stopped resenting how long the road would take. I started trusting every single step I make. The view was never really about the peak. It's every quiet lesson learned along the streak. I'm learning to trust the climb, not just the view up there. Every step I take still teaches me to care. I don't need the mountain to be easy or be small. I just need to trust the climbing. That's enough for all. No one reaches the top without believing in the way. Trust the climbing, and you'll trust yourself someday. I'm learning to trust the climb, and I finally see it's true. Every step I've taken brought me closer to what's new. I don't need the mountain to be easy or be small. just needed to trust the climbing, and that was all. So many versions I could have let go of me. The one who quit, the one who couldn't see. But somehow one small version chose to stay and kept me walking even on the hardest day. I don't know why that version didn't disappear when everything around me set to fear. But I'm grateful for the girl who wouldn't leave, the quiet one who somehow chose to believe. This is the version of me that stayed through everything I faced. Not the loudest, not the strongest, just the one who kept her place. I owe her everything I have become today. This is the version of me that stayed. Some part of you never gives up the fight. Thank her quietly for holding on through every night. This is the version of me that stayed, and I finally say thank you. Not the loudest, not the strongest, just the one who saw it through. I owe her everything I have become today. This is the version of me that stayed. Somewhere in me, there's a door I never sealed, a little bit of hope I never fully healed shut. It stayed cracked open through the darkest years, letting in a little light despite my fears. I could have shut it tight and called it self-defense, but something in me knew that hope still made sense. So I let it stay a little open just in case a future kinder than my past could find its place. This is the door I never closed, even in my worst despair. A little bit of hope was always waiting there. I didn't know back then how Even in the darkest room, one door still let hope through. That's the door that finally carried me to you, to a new life, to a brand new view. This is the door I never closed, and now I finally walk through. Every bit of hope I kept became the life I'm living new. I didn't know back then how much I'd need that light. This is the door I never closed, and it finally feels right. I spent so long trying to bloom where I was told, forcing open petals in a soil too hard and cold. But the moment that I let myself replant, I found the ground where I could truly stand. The same in every kind of light. Some of us just need a different kind of sight. I'm not late, I'm not behind, I'm simply where I need to be, finally growing exactly as me. This is where soil that fits my roots, not where I was told, but where my whole self shoots. Every petal opening feels like coming home. This is where I finally bloom, and I'm not alone. Every flower finds the ground that lets it truly grow. Mine just took a little longer, and now I finally know. This is where I finally bloom, in soil that fits my roots, not where I was told, but where my whole self shoots. Every petal opening feels like coming home. This is where